Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 13 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. We are doing very well in Scandinavia. There's still a few naval battles here that I haven't had a look at. Looks like America's about to lose yet another naval battle there. As soon as Scandinavia is done, we can bring our Panzer army down here to help out in the sort of heart of Europe. We did manage to get the Netherlands to capitulate. We are now working on Belgium. We've still got Luxembourg to take care of. I did send some of my units down here into the area that Spain has taken from France because Great Britain had landed some troops and Australia have down here as well. So we're going to clear this up and then go and help out Spain. Sweden has capitulated though. Adolf Hitler has announced the cowardly Swedish nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. The Swedish government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and German Reich is now in control of their home area. Though the war against what remains of the Allies continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for all of the Berlin-Moscow axis. So Sweden has capitulated. Now all we have to do is work on the Netherlands and not the Netherlands, on Norway. And Norway has you know, some quite decent lines going on down here. This is also Norway's capital, which we might be able to run up to and ninja. What we do want to do, even though it's going to be a very wide front line, is we do want to try and keep the whole front line guarded if possible. We want to try and push in down here and work our way up around the coast. So this is what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and manually work on maneuvering some of these units around. This is what I'm kind of planning to do here. If I've got some that aren't directly involved in combat, I'm just going to swoosh around and then we can sort of push northeast and hopefully get rid of them all that way. So we'll start moving those units in. This guy is in a port, so he is going to get the added benefit of being in the port. But we want to sort of move around the coastal areas like so, and we'll get them trapped. It'll work out. We do seem to be making a push into Belgium, so that is very good. Military police have now finished, so that gives us another research slot. I wanted to have a quick look at our infantry, because we can get better weapons and better support weapons. So let's go for improved weapons. We also need to work on mechanized at some point as well. Then what we need to do is go to our cavalry division, and in this division I want to add military police to it, and we will save that. And can we change their icon? Yeah, we can. We will give them... I usually like to use that one for my sort of military police. What we'll do with you is we will recruit a few of you anyway, so we will we'll train you up. We probably want to get maybe, I don't know, 4 times. Let's get... 20 is probably a bit much, so let's get 16. We'll set you a location over here, and we will get you to join that army, I suppose. Didn't let me do it because I didn't have the right theatre selected, so I've got to go back into there, click you again, and then click on that army. That's fine. That should all work out. So, how are we doing down here? Did we set our front line down here? We did not. You're the home defence. You're not really defending, but you need to have an offensive front line there. I'm going to tell you guys to just get going straight away. I know I didn't give you time to prepare, but you shouldn't need to. You should be able to push in quite easily. I do notice that Great Britain have landed even more troops down here again, which is annoying. Hopefully Italy's troops can take care of that. We can modify a government again, and we have low manpower. So we're on extensive conscription. We probably want to go on to service by requirement. It does reduce our factory output and our construction speed, and increases our training time, but we now have 3 million manpower, so that's probably the last time for a while we're going to need to increase that. Bit of a shame. Mind you, I guess I could have waited. I'm not in a desperate need for the manpower right now. We will get some more factories being built though. We're actually working on civilian factories at the moment. Then we've got some more military factories built up. A lot of our infrastructure has been bombed, but again, once we get France out of this war, Great Britain won't have nearly as much reach with their aircraft, and that'll make it a lot easier for us down here. yeah, it looks like Italy should be able to deal with that. As soon as we've cleaned up down here, we will move down and try and make sure Spain keep a hold of their territories. We are still making a bit of a push in there. It's not a fantastic push. You need to be attacking now as well. So we'll go ahead and do as such. You guys are still moving in very nicely. I'd like at least one of you to sort of work your way around the outside here, because that will all reduce the length of the border. See, we've got 7 divisions on this border that don't need to be on it. So if you guys can all get over there. It's only got 2 divisions on it now, which I suppose is okay. Norway has now capitulated. Hardly a surprise. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly Norwegian nation could no longer withstand the pressure of the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. Basically, it's exactly the same as it said for Sweden, only now it says Norway instead. So that is that all of Norway's land? It's hard to tell because the colour's just about the same. Now, they have got one little pocket of land up here. Yeah, and everything else is controlled by us. So we are literally just going to go in and squish that one little pocket that is up there. And what have we got going on here? A naval invasion is going to happen over there, is it? Is it really? Oh, well, I'll believe it when I see it. And looks like America losing some more troops. Of course, it's difficult to... Well, we are sort of patrolling the North Sea, so we should be okay with that. We should sink any that try to come in. The Loners number 2. Where are you guys? You guys don't have... well, you must have an order. What is your order? Because I can't currently see it. You guys want to be working along... this line, possibly. You're a little bit far away. No, that was your order there, wasn't it? Belgium has capitulated, which is great news, although we've still got more land to take from them. Okay, how are things going down here? We still haven't quite won this yet, but we should do. And then we need to head south quickly. And we need to sort of finish up on France as well. You guys need to sort of be pushing. You guys are the Western Front. Where are you guys? You guys are over there. You're not really doing anything either. Let's make sure you've got a front line over there. And you guys can push as well. It's getting a little bit messy. I need to sort these lines out so I can see exactly what is going on. So then, the Panzer Army. You have finished everything up there. That is fantastic. So we're going to take the Panzers. And we are... Look at that. We've got one there that's been promoted to seasoned. We're going to turn on strategic redeployment. You guys all get down here to Frankfurt. And France are about to get a surprise that they probably were expecting. Not too sure why these guys are holding out so long. I don't know how many divisions they've got here. I like how it says we've got insufficient intel. But we've got an entire 24 division army down here trying to push in. So, looks like we are winning that battle. That's not too bad, but yeah, we definitely need to come down here because Madrid is like getting close to falling down there, which is a little bit bad. Once again, the United Kingdom have landed some more troops here. It does look like the troops that are down there will deal with them. We've got another tank division here. Let's go and add you to the first reserves, whatever the first reserves are doing, which I think is this one. So let's move you into that. So it's good that we've now managed to get Belgium to capitulate. And yeah, I think we'll take the... what's this this pink one that we've got? This is the... no, you're not the home defense. You're our loners. No, you're not the loners. Are you the training division? You are indeed the training division. So let me just quickly take this blue line here and just move it down there a little bit. That was the attack line. That wasn't the one that I wanted to move. It was this one. There we go. And we should be able to push in there and get that done. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. They've cleared that up again. We still haven't managed to get rid of these guys yet, though we are winning. Looks like we do have some units there that are just standing around and not getting involved. Or maybe those are Spain's units. Come on, Spain, this is your country. The least you can do is try and help me defend it for you. And then, yeah, we need to divert and get down here very, very quick before Madrid falls. France has capitulated. Absolutely fantastic. It was mostly Italy that did the work there. Benito Mussolini has announced that the cowardly French nation can no longer withstand the pressures from the overwhelming presence of Italian forces throughout the country. So once again, the same as we've seen, it just changes some of the names around. I thought they'd have come up with a little bit more than that. This now means that most of our armies are kind of like all over the place now. We need to clear up these pockets. So let's get this front. We will delete your orders. And you're going to have a front line on there. And then we will take you guys. We will delete your orders. And you are going to have a front line on there. And we'll see what we can do. Everyone else is just going to continue to push in. So if you've got orders, just go ahead and execute them. It shouldn't take long to clear that up. That's the fall of Paris. The last pockets of French resistance in Paris were mopped up today, and the city is now firmly under Italian control. And that's the naval effort done. Ildus was hurriedly flown in to participate in the victory parade on the Champs-Élysées, riding in front of marching troops on a white stallion. During the celebrations, he compared the current campaign in France with Caesar's conquest of Gaul and promised it was only the beginning of Italy's ascent to greatness. Time will tell if he is right. So we now have 3 dockyards. I guess we can carry on sort of working on that, although some of the dockyards have been a little bit destroyed, shall we say. Let's go and work on our national focus. So we've got naval effort. So plan Z, or U-boat effort. Let's go for U-boat effort because, you know, it should be all about the submarines for us. So let's go and work on that. I might well send another division. In fact, I think I'm going to send the Panzers down here. So Panzers, your new front line is down here. Those guys, the home defense, who aren't really defending home at all, so I probably should rename them. But you guys are going to have the same front line. So we're going to have a front line of infantry. We're going to have a front line of panzers that we can use to push down. Now then, we do still have to be careful of Great Britain. They are still going to continue to try and shove units down here. We do need to try and find a way to get over there and deal with them. We may have to go landing craft. I mean, it'll be good that we've gotten rid of most of the people in Europe, because this will put us in a position where we can actually start to rebuild our forces. We can get all of the equipment that we don't currently have, and we'll probably send the panzers down to Africa. The light tanks, we'll send them down here to try and mop up France, because France and the UK still have quite a few units down there. But we need to get the United Kingdom out of Spain first. Luxembourg has capitulated, which is good because I thought they already had. So we need to go ahead and draw some lines down here. I think what I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to change my plans a little bit here. I think I'm going to take the home defense line, and I think I'm going to move this line, sort of right click. I'm going to move this line down to there, and then take the panzers line and move it up here. And then what my plan is then is with the panzers, I want to get them to basically push their way in up to this river while the infantry hold on this side. That said, even though I want the infantry to hold, I am still going to give them an attack order, because giving them an attack order will still give them a preparation bonus. So we'll allow that to work. So yeah, there's still a fair bit of stuff going on up here, and it's very, very messy with all of these different units that we've got around, and I'm not really micromanaging them, because if I'm completely honest, I can't be bothered. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to keep an eye on all things that are happening. We've got a lot of planes here that should probably be moved closer to... Yeah, let's just move everything over towards France so we've got a chance of being able to attack Great Britain when the time comes for that. We've got our Type 3 submarine. Yeah, so we need to mop all of this up. So let's go and work on that now. So we've got our Type 3 submarine. Can we get an even better one? No, not yet. Let's go and work on landing craft, because we might have to do that. We'll bring our whole navy down to help out. We probably don't need to patrol the Baltic anymore now. So what we might do with this is we will tell you to patrol, not the Baltic. How do I tell you not to patrol the Baltic? Do I just turn that off? Right. So patrol the Eastern North Sea and possibly the Channel. That might be dangerous, especially depending on the size of the United Kingdom's navy. So we'll have to keep our eye on that one. But we should be dealing with these little pockets quite quickly. So everyone's getting into position down here. The Panzers are already in position, so I'm going to get the Panzers to start pushing. I don't want to wait around any longer than we have to. So there is naval combat going on in the English Channel. This is some of France's navy as well. Great Britain's in there, so Great Britain and France. Although France aren't going to be able to repair up, so that does help us to a certain degree. We'll allow that combat to continue on. Great Britain are being very annoying down here. They are sort of pushing units in, which is a little bit of a pain, so we need to sort that out. These guys are definitely getting these patches down here cleared up, so that is good. But there's just a lot of units that aren't really doing anything useful. The yellow unit, which is the Western Front, you guys are going to delete your orders. And we're going to give you a new front line down there, so if you can move in, we'll deal with that. So unmanned naval battle results. So we lost quite a few ships there, it has to be said. Lost 24 submarines. In fact, did we just lose our entire navy? No, we didn't lose everything. I don't think we lost anything, but yeah, our navy got thoroughly and utterly arse-kicked. Although, yeah, because it's going to be very, very difficult getting a naval down there. Yeah, we lost a battleship, we lost another submarine. So maybe we want to stay out of the English Channel. Research slot is now available, so we've worked on improved artillery. I think what we'll do now as well is we will quickly get the support weapons. That's that fine. They're constantly striking these ports, which is really, really annoying. Not an awful lot that we can do about that. It'd be nice if we could move some stuff up over here. So let's move these planes over. So, can we move from there? So, yep, you guys all want to move over there, as many as we can. Probably not you guys. So, we'll have a decent number of planes moving over. That'll help. Looks like we've mostly cleared up down here. Yeah, stop attacking my ports. We could do with some anti-air here, possibly. Might not be a bad idea. Let's build anti-air. And, oh, I already had the right menu open. Scroll down to the bottom. Let's just get that put up to the top. It's Control or Shift or tilde or something. There we go. We'll try and get some anti-air up there. It might help out with the annoying port strikes. But these guys are definitely getting pushed out. You guys now, you can work your way up to... You don't need to go out to sea. Work your way up to there and just go and get rid of them. We've had enough of them. The yellow guys... Got sort of two pockets now. So you guys just sort of get your way in there. We should win that battle. In fact, let's get all of you in. I don't see how they can win with that many attacks coming from that many different directions. There we go. You guys move back in down there. We might have to put some guys on the coast just to... See, lost another destroyer. Do keep running into their ships, which is annoying. Can't believe we still haven't managed to get rid of these guys yet. So how are things going down here? There you see, our panzers are doing well. Let's get you guys to push. You might actually do alright. And then what we'll do is we'll give the panzers another attack order. And we'll get them to sort of sweep in all the way along the coast. Like so. They shouldn't have any problems doing that at all. Italy want to send us some divisions. We do not need them. I actually got sent some divisions by somebody else that I never picked up. these Hungarian divisions over here. Let's go and pick them up and drop them in the first reserves. Now the first reserves is over. So we'll take 2 out and drop... Now you are over. So we'll take 1 out and... I don't know what we're going to do with that guy. We'll just put him in a little army on his own, I suppose. In fact, no, you can go and join the... you can go and join that division. There you go. Fall of Gibraltar. For the first time since it was seized by the British more than 2 centuries ago, Gibraltar is back in Spanish hands. News coming in from the territory report that most of the garrison has surrendered, although a few stubborn holdouts have retreated to the tunnels running under the rock. At a press conference in Madrid, representatives of the government stated that Gibraltar is henceforth to be considered Spanish territory in perpetuity. British diplomats have unsurprisingly debunked the statement, dismissing it as utter nonsense. Okay, so we have almost got Great Britain out here. We are doing very, very well. Let's go ahead and get those panzers again. Let's just give them another front line down there and just click the button. We don't even have to wait. They're just going to roll in and destroy all of that. Then we'll get the panzers down here. We'll land them in Italy and we're going to start cleaning up Africa. That's what we need to do. Also, Italy, sort out Cagliari. You really need to do something about that. Once again, still, these guys are holding out. It was paused. But these guys are holding out despite the fact that they have no food. But they should die imminently. And then we'll have to rename, redeploy all of our armies, put them in better positions so we can do something better with them. But that will be on another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.